sec. Sorry. Well, I'm back with another crazed. I messed up in my last video. Crazed critiques review, and today is for a request made by my friend Donna. This one's about the Hannibal movies. Only to keep this short, since it takes a while to upload for only a 5-minute video, I'm going to keep this short, okay? So bear with me. This one's for Silence of the Lambs. Well, Silence of the Lambs has the famous Anthony Hopkins as the crazed maniac Hannibal Lector, who is a cannibal. Yeah. There's a pretty gruesome scenes with him. I'm not going to do any spoilers in this video. Jodie Foster is Agent Clarice Starling for the FBI. She's the one who's assigned to find this other killer, Buffalo Bill, and she has to go to Hannibal, who's in jail, for help. The dialogue between them is intense and freaky. It's sickening sometimes, and the other inmates of that little asylum he's in can freak some people out too. And of course Clarice has a motive for wanting to be an FBI agent, just like Hannibal even has a motive for wanting to kill people. They explain that in Hannibal Rises, something different. It's based on a book by some author, I don't remember his name. I heard the book is scarier, and the story itself is actually based on a real serial killer, Edward Guyon, who's dead now, so ladies, don't be alarmed, because he killed women and skinned them and wore their skin. That's what Buffalo Bill does. They're trying to track him. It's a good movie. It's a very good movie, don't get me wrong, it's a classic. But like Devil's Rejects and Thousand Corpses, it's not for everyone, although it's not as violent. I mean, I saw this when I was like 13 or something like that, and it did scare me on a couple scenes. But, I mean, if you've seen some of these horror movies they have nowadays and you haven't seen this, it ain't gonna scare you that much. Slightly disturbing maybe, but it's not gonna scare you. And it's good. It spawned like a sequel and 2 prequels, and they're pretty good too. And I'll review them in a separate video, like I said. And I mean, the characters are likable, except for, you know, Hannibal. Unless you're more interested in psycho stuff like that. The action, everything is great in this movie. I mean, I give it a solid 10 stars. It's a classic. It's one of the best we've ever had. It's up there with Avengers and Titanic and Jaws and all of them. I mean, it's great. I recommend it, definitely. If you're old enough, that is. And it's got a lot of interesting things for everybody. One could argue Clarice and Hannibal are actually in love. I'm not going to evaluate on that because I don't want to spoil it. But all in all, it's a good movie. I totally recommend it.